guys, welcome to Informed Investing. My name is Don Lawrence. I'm the CEO of STA Research, and our platform is StockTargetAdvisor.com. I'm a financial analyst and a trader, and today we're going to have a quick talk about the markets there. We haven't spoken to them, talked about them for a while. We just had a bit of a nasty day today, coming off a bad week last week as well. If we look at the markets, we can see that they basically, on the S&P 500 anyways, and the NASDAQ, they did double top there sort of in the beginning part of February there. So we're in a downtrend here, and the question is, how far down are we going to go? Are we just going to have sort of a bit of a small kind of pullback here, and then sort of gain steam and go further? Or are we into sort of another leg down in the overall picture direction of the market? And that's the big question here. When you're buying or you're looking at buying here, the question is, are you trying to catch a falling knife, or are you going to sort of pick up a rebound? So very, very hard to know, obviously, and it's a sort of tricky spot the market's in. So let's have a quick look. So we'll start out with the NASDAQ. To me, that's kind of in sort of this environment, the kind of sort of the main index I look at. That's where a lot of the volatility is sort of evolving around. Obviously, especially with the tech sell-off last year, we had a nice bit of a oomph rally there at the beginning of this year, and now we're sort of pulling back a bit. Some of the tech stocks, some of the cloud stocks didn't do too badly today, but overall the NASDAQ did get hit quite badly. So if we look, just have a quick look at my cheat sheet here. If we look at the NASDAQ, it did break through support there. So the next support is 11,876, and as I say again, we did have that double top on the NASDAQ back in the beginning of the month. So if it breaks 11,776, then we're going to go down to 11,187. So quite a bit of a drop from there. If we look at the S&P 500, it broke its resistance there at or its support level there at 4017, and it looks like the next level is a 3898 that I could go down to. So a little tighter there, support on the S&P 500 than the NASDAQ there. If it breaks at 11,876, it's going down substantially further, and the Dow is pretty much the same. It's broken the support there. So the question is, how much further down is that going to go as well? I think sort of the way to deal with this market is to have a hedge in place, to sort of protect against any severe downside coming into it. I mean, I really have quite honestly no idea where the markets are going. I do think there's a lot of negativity out there. A lot of the main part of there's a lot of massive perma bears that are really sort of pushing that narrative, calling for the recession, saying it's still early in the downward cycle. So I think caution exists there, and I think caught a lot of people, a lot of these guys off guard. That rally at the beginning of the year, that we sort of thought was very, very possible, but obviously we've got a pullback here. What do we do? Where do we go? As I say, I like hedging. I like hedging my positions. If I don't know exactly where it's going to go, I might do sort of a bias sort of straddle or something like that. If I think it's going to go up, I have a sort of a more of a bullish straddle to the upside, or the other way, bearish. At the moment, I'm kind of really sort of 50-50 and where it's going to go. Obviously, this sort of pullback, we need to see kind of where this goes, if it goes further, and go from there. But I think it depends on a lot of geopolitical stuff that's happening. Any escalation over in Ukraine could cause a problem. Any sort of more issues in Russia and their China relationship, about talking about gold-backed currency. All these things could be catalysts for what we call a black swan event with another major sort of sell-off there. So we're just really sort of looking at risk, and there's a lot of risk around, and so it really pays at this time to sort of have a hedge in place, or if you got a nice bit of profit in some of the positions there, knock off some of that cream and save it for later. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Where you think the market's going to go. I appreciate you checking in, and always stay tuned and follow us on Informed Investing. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good evening. Cheers.